Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this high heart activation, August 11th, 2026. We are in this incredible portal of accelerated soul growth and initiation. And we are in the portal between the peak of the Lion's Gate on 888 and the new moon in Leo tomorrow, which is the full solar eclipse. There have been so many astrological events in the last month of July. It's really, really the buildup to a whole new era of our own soul evolution, collectively and personally as well. So let's just take a breath on that. And just close your eyes for a minute and just acknowledge, what it is that you may have personally been going through in these last months in the build up to this initiation. What you might have been experiencing this week as we have gone through the portal and the lead up to the Lion's Gate. And just take a moment to feel in your body what you're feeling right now, what parts of your body light up, where you might be holding tension. Just for a moment, ask yourself, your soul, your inner child, what do you want me to know right now? What do you want me to know right now? Just make a note of that. Now let's just go to that point of what is your intention for this Lion's Gate portal, this new portal happening tomorrow with the solar eclipse. In this moment of very now moment, what are your intentions for moving forward? Spiritually, in your life, physically, in all ways. What is your heart calling you to manifest, move into, and possibly, and also move out of, right? Yeah. Hmm. So let's just take a moment now, put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. This is my favorite ritual every day. Just tell your inner child, I'm here with you and I'm not going anywhere. Take a breath. I'm here with you and I'm not going anywhere. I'm here with you and I'm not going anywhere. We got this covered. Whatever they're throwing at us today, whatever we're receiving, whatever we're holding for ourselves, for our loved ones, for the planet, in this very moment, I'm here with you. And I always like to follow that by every little thing's gonna be okay. Don't worry about a thing. Because more and more and more, this is really true. When we go to our heart of hearts, when we anchor in the present moment, we can really feel that knowingness that everything is going to be okay, right? So here we are, gathering together for this high heart activation. And we're in the sign of Leo, and Leo is the sign of the magnanimous heart. It's about generosity and courage and visibility. Those who are born under the sign of Leo, they love to be the star of the show. They love to be seen. They love to be recognized. They love to be on stage. And Leo is ruled by the sun. So it's about inviting us to show up in all of our glory, in the fullness of who we are, unapologetically aligned with our true essence. So yes, I ask everybody to, well, let's bring a candle if you have a candle. And we're going to light this together. And just knowing that when we light the candle, we're actually inviting our own personal light, the sun of our own I am presence. This is why we light the candle, right? We light the candle to hold the space for our own ability to step into shining our light, to being fully authentically who we are and giving our gifts to the earth. So as we light this candle, we invoke the fullness of the sun, not only of our own sun, our own I am presence, but the sun of our system, the sun of the God star Sirius, and the great central sun. So holding that as that prayer that all of humanity can evolve into their own greatness and the fulfillment of their own divine beingness. And now let's just put on the essential oil if you have an essential oil with you. It's funny, I thought this one was Love, Joy, Ascending, but it's actually letting go. So that is a really wonderful thing to do right now too, is just to let go of all that's been holding us back. And knowing that the essential oils always bring us to a higher frequency, a higher vibration. Just putting it around you. So I'm going to welcome Carolyn and Sherry, who just came in recently, into our circle. Welcoming Sally, who couldn't be here at this time. I promised to call her in. Yeah. And Leighton. Dana. Just feel the recalibration that's happening now for you as we are entering into our sacred space. So I was just saying that Leo is a sign of the magnanimous heart, and we are on the path collectively of returning to the heart. to living from the heart, and to making decisions based upon not the head, but the combination of the heart and the head. Diana always says, ask your heart, and when we're asking our heart, what we're really doing is we're asking, what is the truth? What is the truth within our heart right now? So let's just again put one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, and close your eyes. And I'm going to teach you this infinity loop. Way of balancing within yourself and creating the figure eight flow within your body. So now just centering on your heart chakra and your high heart. And taking a gold and silver figure eight loop from your heart to your crown, back again to your heart, and back to your root chakra. Take the breath, and this just starts the flow of grace and ease, the flow of infinity. And it really begins to create the infinite flow of life and energetics within your own body temple. And now let's take that figure eight from your heart to the heart of the sun, to the golden temple there. Anchor yourself within the golden temple, the sacred temple in the heart of the sun. And now bring it back to your heart. And now take it into the heart of the earth, into Lady Gaia, into her silver temple in the heart of the earth. See yourself anchored there physically. And now loop it back up to your heart again, and then just let it flow. From your heart to the sun, from your heart to the core of the earth, anchoring your presence as above, so below. And let's take it one more time from your heart all the way out to the God star Sirius, the central sun. Feel yourself landing now in the temple on the God star Sirius, surrounded by beings from all over cosmos. And bring that figure eight flow back to your heart now. Bring back the knowingness of the frequency of Sirius, the God star. Bring it back down, anchor it into the heart of the earth and your own root chakra, and back to your heart. One more time, we're going to send out this gold and silver light now all the way through the sun, through the central sun, and all the way to the great central sun. Gold and silver light figure eight loop. Take the breath. Feel yourself landing in that gold and silver temple in the heart of the great central sun. Again, all beings there from all over cosmos. Multidimensional beings from all different star centers, and all the way back to your heart. And bring it back down into the heart of the great central moon, anchoring it there. And back to your heart again. Just take the breath. And once you create these figure eight flows, they will gain a momentum and create and of their own. And now let's go to the heart center. And we're going to create a figure eight flow from the center of your heart, the secret chamber, to the left side of your heart, your physical heart, back to the center and to the right side of your physical heart. Bringing your heart into balance and flow. And now let's take it from the top, from the heart, from the center to the top of the heart, to the center, to the bottom of the heart, and just let it flow. And one more time, from the center of the heart to the front of the heart, looping to the back of the heart, and let it flow. This is something that you can do anytime just to bring yourself back into balance. Figure eight loops. They connect you to infinity. And now let's just take a figure eight loop from your heart to the heart of each one on this call. Through the heart of Yeshua and Magdalene, holding the cup of the Holy Grail of Christ consciousness at the nexus. So it's from your heart to Yeshua Magdalene, holding the cup of the Holy Grail of Christ consciousness to each one on this call and back again, and to all those who will ever receive it. And just feel now this sacred mandala that's formed from these figure eight loops. And feel the moment of stillness that we've all come into, of being present, of being that conduit between heaven and earth. So now I'm going to call in the beings of light, evoke that all of our masters and angels to be with us, to overlight this call, this transmission. I call forth now 144 Hathor guardians and 88 Hathor gatekeepers. Take your places. Beloved Alpha and Omega, Helios and Vesta, God and Goddess Meru, come. Gautama Buddha, come. 5 Dhyani Buddhas. Lord Maitreya Buddha, come. The coming Buddha who is come to activate now the golden age. Beloved Isis and Osiris, Yeshua, Magdalene, Kuan Yin, Avalokiteshvara. Cosmic Mother Mary, Queen of Heaven, Archangel Raphael, come. Archangel Metatron and Lord Melchizedek. Isis, Thoth, Anubis, Sekhmet, Ptah, Nut, and Geb, and Horus. Saint Germain and Portia, hierarchs of the Aquarian age. Lady Master Venus, Sanat Kumara. The Great Karmic Board. And now the Choans of the rays. Serapis Bey, El Morya Katumi, Dwaku, Lord Lanto and Confucius, Nada, Hilarion, Paul the Venetian, Sananda Sanada, the Ashtar Command, your own twin flame and soulmate families, your star ancestors, the Syrians, the Lyrians, the Andromedans, the Pleiadians, and all the star systems holding space with planet Earth and her evolutions, with Lady Gaia for our planetary ascension. Calling now the dolphins, the whales, the unicorns, the dragons, the mermaids, the mermen, and the elementals of the fire, the air, the water, and the earth. Calling in the 144 aspects of our own I Am presence. Twelve aspects in each of the 12 dimensions. Asking that on this path of remembering, that we may begin to remember those aspects of ourselves having lives in other dimensions in this very moment. We invite them to connect with us, to make themselves known, that we may step into a greater aspect of our own true multidimensionality and our own greatness, anchored through these bodies and into the heart of the earth. We open to receive beloved Goddess Isis and Lady Master Venus as the overlighting beings of this call. We give great gratitude to them as we call in the two-legged ones, the four-legged ones, the winged ones, some of the creepy crawly ones. The trees, the plants, the minerals, and all of our great family, the angelic hosts, the ascended beings, the beings from Telos. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, yes, yes. Just feeling the presence. That's with us, that's always available. The sacredness and the remembering that truly we're never alone. They're always here with us. So let's say yes to that. So take the breath coming a little bit into your body, into the physical, feeling it through your feet, anchoring whatever you're sitting on. And I'm going to do a quiet yes, yes, yes. To celebrate their presence, celebrate us all being together. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so the Lion's Gate actually opens between July 26th and August 12th, and it opens when there is the rising of Sirius before the sun. So Sirius has been so close to the sun for a period of time that we haven't been able to see her in the northern hemisphere. And so it's like she goes into the underworld, and when she comes back out is when the Lion's Gate opens. And it depends upon where you are in the latitude on what day that actually happens, but it's actually considered between July 26th and the gate and the portal being open until August 12th. So I'm going to see if I can successfully share with you my screen. So hang on for just a minute. Okay, so can someone just unmute and tell me yes if you're seeing the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So the Stargate of the Heart. The Lion's Gate is rooted within the ancient Egyptian tradition. The Lion's Gate also really symbolized the time of the return of Sirius to the star, but also that was the time when the flood of the Nile began. I'm going to go past that. Where are we going? So the Nile started flooding, and Isis is considered to ensoul the star of, why can't I get these? There we go. The star of Sirius, and this was how she was depicted as the star of Sirius. Goddess Sopdet is what she was called, or Sothis in the ancient Greek language. Yeah. So this is how she looked as the embodiment of the god star Sirius. And she was known as the primordial mother, the mother of everything. We could call her the great birther, right? And you can see her here with this sun disk as her crown. And the Ankh, which is the tool that she actually gives initiations to immortality through. And all of you have been within her temples. And served within her temples. And on the peak of on August 8th, the three stars of Orion's belt align directly above the pyramids, the three pyramids in Giza. So I'm going to show you these pictures, and then I'm going to come back and talk about them. This is the picture of our own I Am Presence. It's called the chart of our I Am Presence. It shows our spiritual anatomy. The top figure is our I Am Presence, our source, our divinity. The middle figure is our soul, and the bottom figure is us in the physical dimension. And we're always connected to our source through the crystal cord that comes from the I Am Presence through the soul. and into actually lands in the heart, our physical heart, in the secret chamber of our heart. And it creates a threefold flame there, which is power, wisdom, and love, the three colors of power, wisdom, and love. And it's this stream of energy that keeps our heart beating. Okay? And the crystal sphere around it is all of our attainment from all of our lifetimes. And then the tube of light is your own tube of light coming down from your own I am presence and anchoring around you in the earth. So this is what the threefold flame looks like. And in order to make our ascension, so our ascension from the third and fourth dimension into the fifth, sixth, seventh, and higher dimensions, we have to balance, bring the qualities of love, power, and wisdom into balance within us. So this is mastery, gaining the mastery to hold that space of balanced love, wisdom, and power. Now, the high heart is connected to the thymus gland, and it is our portal for multidimensionality. This is what the high heart is depicted as in terms of our chakras. It sits between the heart and the throat. It's aquamarine in color. You can see the Star of David, and there the balance of the male and the female, the divine feminine and divine masculine. So when Diana says, ask your heart, what you're actually going to is that place of discernment. It's a place of discernment between your physical heart and your speaking of your truth. We're going to speak more about that in a minute. But what we are about now is creating our crystalline heart, our crystalline diamond light heart. And this heart is formed in the high heart. So in the end, only love is real, right? Okay. So when I received this invitation, to activate the high heart, it actually started a series of initiations for me. Yeah. And I realized that we're all given the perfect initiation at the perfect time, right? So, in this life, in terms of my threefold flame, wisdom was always the highest flame, right? Power was maybe the next highest, and love was the smallest of the threefold flames. So if you take a look at your life and you can go, okay, what about my threefold flame? What of those qualities am I embodying the most of, and what do I still need to work on to bring it into balance, right? So the high heart, well, let's do this first. We're going to do a little meditation to go into the secret chamber of our heart where the threefold flame is burning on the altar of our heart. So let's just once again place our hands on our heart, close our eyes, and begin to feel the beating of your heart. Taking the breath, becoming present, feeling yourself on the ground with your feet in your bottom. And now just go to your back, actually, to the center of your back, and enter into your heart as if there is a passageway or a stairway that you enter into the back of your heart. And you're walking up this stairway, and it's like in a castle or in the pyramid, where you're in a shaft, but there's a light at the end of the shaft. And as you walk up these stairs, you feel yourself coming up higher and higher, entering into this secret chamber of your heart. It's called the Holy of Holies. And burning on the altar there is this flame of life. The Ascended Master teaching is it once was as big as our whole body, but when we misused our power in the fall, it went down to 1/8 of an inch high. So now see this on your altar. And while we're looking into this sacred flame, I'm going to make the invocation for each of us. That all of the wounds of our heart, all of the betrayals, all the abandonments, all the times when our heart was open and we suffered trauma, in this lifetime and all other lifetimes, we're asking now for your own I Am presence to open the record books, past, present, and future, all planes and all dimensions, to transmute those occurrences for yourself and everyone else who is involved. That through the love of our physical heart, we can transmute those cellular memories and those carried over from other lifetimes. We can integrate the lessons, and we can transmute the trauma into light. For we have evolved past the time of carrying those traumas for ourselves and for our ancestors, opening the traumas and the limiting beliefs that we've carried for and on behalf of our ancestors into this lifetime, through the power of our own I Am presence and our own desire to complete these cycles. Let them be dissolved now into light, through the power of the violet flame, through the power of transformation, transmutation. And if you want this for yourself, say, yes, please, beloved I Am presence, fulfill this mandate for me now. Take the breath. I'm going to project the blend, healing the inner child. Receive it, breathe it in, allow those inner child wounds to be healed for yourself, for your ancestors. Okay? Just feel that. And now just tune back into being in the secret chamber of your heart and notice if that flame is burning brighter. You know, we get shut down, you know, when we're not allowed to be in our power or our power is taken away, then that flame is distorted. So now that we've made that invocation, you're actually getting a recalibration of your threefold flame, and it's getting higher. You can say yes to that. Can you feel it? Can you feel a shift? It's continuing, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give you another blend. It's called Equipoise, which is coming back into balance. So receive the blend. Just breathe it in when I project it. Receive it now. And see that equipoise bringing back into balance your threefold flame. It's spinning faster and growing higher. If you want that, say yes. I'm saying yes. Let's say yes. 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 Okay, so about the higher heart. It is definitely connected to our purpose and our path and being able to live your personal truth. Because the emotions are, you know, from the solar plexus, but they come up to the heart. And that's our heart knowingness, right? And the throat is for speaking the truth. But the high heart is sort of like the gate that monitors what comes out of your mouth, right? So if many of us have been unable to speak our truth, right? Because the throat actually closed down because the high heart wasn't open to allow our truth to come. And that came from many wounds too, situations in this lifetime and other lifetimes where we were not allowed to speak our truth, or if we did, it was dangerous, or other lifetimes when we got our head cut off or we got hung for speaking our truth. So all those wounds have kept us from being able to open the high heart and to allow the truth of our knowingness to be expressed in relationships or with our parents or to the world, right? It keeps us from being able to live authentically and express ourselves authentically when this high heart is not opened, right? And the high heart is actually the higher octave of the physical heart. So it takes being able to come into a higher consciousness, a higher frequency, and a higher vibration in order to keep the high heart open, you know. And as with all of our chakras, you know, sometimes they're on, sometimes they're off, right? It's like a continual movement energetically depending upon what's happening within us and what's happening around us. So we all have experienced times when we were able to speak our truth, and times when our throat just wouldn't allow us to put the words out, right? Because when our high heart is underactive, it's an inability to express our feelings. You can actually be in the victim consciousness, feeling betrayed by those around you, a lack of compassion, and a lack of self-acceptance. So this is so powerful, this opening of the high heart, to really be able to be authentically who we are and to actually see ourselves authentically as we are, right? So if it's overactive, you're so receptive that you put yourself last, right? Everybody else is more important than you are. So um, we give ourselves away, right? So, in order for us to walk our true path, to show up as in the fullness of our true greatness, we have to do this work. It's not even work. The thing is, we are at a point in our own evolution on planet Earth that it can be easy, right? We have been taught that it has to be difficult, that we have to strive, that we have to have the 5-year plan. And truthfully, at this point on planet Earth, we are going towards the golden age, right? We are moving into that energy, and we are realizing that it doesn't have to be so hard. And this is what is coming up with this eclipse tomorrow, is the frequency of Leo, that it can be fun. We can have fun. We can show up. We can be brilliant. We can put ourselves out there, and it doesn't have to be hard. So I want to read to you now. Maybe some of you knew Celia Fenn, who had done a Lionsgate activations every year. I have this thing that she wrote. She was a channel for Archangel Michael. And what Archangel Michael said in 2016, at the Lionsgate of 2016. And he said, now as you begin the process for the creation of the 2016 to 2026 cycle, he had been teaching them about 10-year cycles apparently. Focus on higher consciousness, higher wisdom, and what you desire to create for yourself and for the earth as you assist in the manifestation process for the new earth. You have opened your hearts to receive the golden light of Christ consciousness with its love and compassion at the center of your existence. Then you have received the diamond codes that allowed you to reconnect with your galactic heritage, and the emerald codes that allowed you to reconnect with nature and the green heart of the earth. More recently, you have begun the rewiring of your energy meridians that allows you to reconnect with the powerful flows of creative and intuitive energy of the right brain, and to balance these and integrate them with the left brain's ability to organize and create narratives. Beloved ones, this is the important part. This powerful energy that is flowing into the planet right now is a torrent of blessings and creative abundance. But unless it is received in balance and integrated into your light body system, it has the potential to destabilize your energy field. The energy flow must then be received by the pineal gland gateway and then transmitted by the right brain and the left brain and then into the heart. Then it must be grounded into the earth through manifestation and connection with the earth star and the earth heart centers. The whole purpose of your evolution in the last 2 cycles has been to reconnect spirit and body, heaven and earth, so that your body and soul are one. It is your soul that will provide the center of your being and your life right now. You are the master. Your soul connects to your heart center in love and peace. You manifest from soul and spirit into matter, following the laws of divine creative power and balance. You create a garden of peace and creativity within your heart, and soul manifests around you. The 7th dimension is the frequency of the master, and it's the focus and endpoint of the ascension process. For you, beloved ones, it means to be here on the earth in the midst of the turmoil and chaos and to be in that place of inner stillness and peace. It means to be connected to the powerful flow of divine creative intelligence and to be able to direct this flow into magical manifestation through intention and focus. It means to live without fear, without expectation and attachments, but simply in the flow of love, creativity, and divine manifestation. To live as a master does not mean to be perfect. It means to be who you are as a soul in a body and to express your soul in alignment with spirit in everything that you experience and manifest on earth. So this was released by Archangel Michael in 2016 through Cecilia. And when I read this, when connecting with this awareness of the high heart, it's like, yes, this is the era now where it becomes easy, where it becomes flow, where we open up through those figure eight flows to everything that the universe wanted to give us all along, right? We open to receive the gifts, and we open to receive and give the gift that we are here to give. So the themes of the high heart are unconditional love, universal compassion, forgiveness, spiritual immunity, and soul connection. So this is where it's also, the high heart's also called the seat of the soul, where the soul attaches into the body, right? So infinity. I would like you to turn back on your video is on. So just to come on, unmute yourself and just share with us what you receive from that and what the work is that you're doing with this anchoring of the golden Buddha to anchor the golden Buddha and the golden grid on planet Earth.
Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I'm outside. But the funny thing is, I see this. Do you see above me this pineapple, like looking like? And the
Yeah.
funny thing is, I thought this is how I look like on a soul level, like a Palladian queen with a pineapple on my head.
That's so funny.
And this came up when you said your soul. So yeah, it's letting go brings in the magic. Um, so actually, this Golden Buddha mission has ended. There is a new mission now that
Mhm.
started on the 8/8. The Golden Buddha is the Buddha Maitreya that's bringing in the Golden Age, and he started entering 2 years ago. I was in Peru, and then last year we anchored him here. And basically, what he represents is that knowing that this identity, whether it's Infinity or Diana, it doesn't matter, is not my true self. So I'm only the observer, and I always stay in this golden Buddha state. And I observe my thoughts. I'm not my thoughts. I'm not my emotions. I'm not my body. And from that state, I allow the divine, I let go completely of my own ego, let's say. Not that I did that, but I let go more and more of the ego is like the identification with the character, the identity that I took on this lifetime. And when I stay in the golden Buddha state, I'm only the observer of all my emotions, my thoughts, so I don't need to react. Now, with that, the Acturians came down. They are sitting in the round table. they were showing us, me and another friend that we were collaborating, um, how to really create the golden nervous system
Mm.
and the diamond soul that you sent the other day by just observing, again, not identifying with anything that comes from this conditioning, because no thought is real and all emotions are just energies blocked in the body. So that was very relieving and really helpful, especially doing this shamanic work around the world that like you, I never know where the funds are coming or how do I get to the next spot, etc. So a lot of faith, yeah, we know that. But this Lion's Gate was about about the divine masculine. The portal opened when I arrived in Ibiza. I was in Zanzibar. I was told to come to Ibiza. Okay, so I took a flight from Zanzibar to Holland, and I had one night at the airport in Cairo. And that was also a big, big meeting with Sekhmet and all the Egyptian gods. And then Jesus told me you have to be in Ibiza on the 7th of June. I didn't know why, but I follow orders, especially Jesus. And I was here, and then I met the soul that needed to anchor the divine masculine. What does that mean? The same spot. Esvedra for me, Ibiza, this portal that you were here last year, for me was the biggest portal for Lions Gate every year because Ibiza is connected to Sirius. I always see the light lions come here. I meet a lot of people from Sirius. So the portal opened. This is like the Sirius portal. And when I gave a session to this man, he was a lion, a Leo. They're all the men around. I have like 8 Leos here around.
You know,
The Leos are
okay, we don't have
yeah,
too
yeah.
much time left, so make this
So
succinct.
well, basically, what he did, he anchored the white diamond. Okay, the transparent diamond. We put at where he had to put that diamond where the Buddha was.
Hmm.
2 months later, now the 8-8, this diamond, which is a divine masculine diamond, you had to put it in a circle. The circle became some galactic um, equipment or technology that projected into the galaxy a lion and a lioness. But the lioness, the feminine, was not really strong. So when the masculine is really in service of the divine feminine, then the lioness becomes strong. That's the main
Hmm.
let's say message that
Hmm.
the masculine has to also step into divine masculine so they can sustain and hold the feminine and give them the feminine white diamonds, and then she can do her job.
Okay.
And that's what happened on that day. And when he put the diamond, it was a whole big shift. So it's a new grid. If last year we had a grid of the golden Buddha, now it's a new grid. It's more beige, like your hair or your background, and it looks like that. And these two lions are waiting on two sides of the world.
Wow. Thank
So
you.
it's about the divine master.
Yeah, I was really getting that this landscape was really about the balancing of the masculine, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, but not only without, it's really about bringing that balance of power inside with balancing our own male and female within, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And by
beloved.
that, then we can allow any kind of gods like the divine plan, which is really wanting to give us more and more abundance. And
Hmm.
yeah, like you say, receiving, creating, and without allowing any of the old conditioning to stop us.
Right. Thank you, beloved. I know
Thank you.
exactly where we're sitting in Ibiza, my favorite place. Thank you for anchoring there. I'm so
It's
missing being in Ibiza this year. Okay. All
That's
right,
you.
beloved. So, this part of anchoring and igniting and balancing the divine feminine and the divine masculine within is so important because the divine masculine is the power, the divine feminine is the love, right? So, where in your life is that balance out of balance, perhaps, in the way that you've been living your life? And how, what is your intention for bringing it back into balance so that your life can be joyful? It can be, you can ride the crest of the wave of this initiation, of this new energy coming in with this solar eclipse tomorrow. You know, when the solar eclipse happens, the moon goes in between the sun and the earth, and it's like a reset, right? The light goes off and then it comes back on, and when it comes back on, it's in a new higher frequency and vibration. So whatever you put out for your intentions for this for tomorrow, that's important, right? Because the eclipses are a booster rocket that take us into a whole new orbit. So the more intentional that we ride the crest of that wave, the more powerful it can be for us. And it cannot, you know, otherwise it can be shocking as this energy takes us out of what we've known and takes us into a whole new course. Okay, so back to the activation. Let's just see whatever else we need to know about this. Let's take the breath. I'm going to project the blend, opening the heart space. So receive that now. Just let it land. Have the intention that wherever your heart has been closed, that you desire for your I Am presence to open now, those parts of your heart that have been shut down. And to heal with the gold and silver light and the violet flame all the wounds of the heart, past, present, and future, all planes and all dimensions. So the high heart is this connection to your soul. And in truth, worshiping one's soul is the most humbling and empowering choice that you can make. It reveals your inner divinity and it allows your soul to emerge and connect directly with your spirit, your I Am presence. Spirituality as a human in its most purest form can be found here within the high heart. And this is where we enter into Christ consciousness. So let's just close our eyes now. I'm going to close my eyes and call in beloved goddess Isis and Lady Master Venus to the center of our circle for the channeling. And for the activation. I invite you to place your hands upon your heart, covering not only your physical heart, but your high heart thymus chakra. Visualize now the silver cord from your own I Am Presence coming down, the heart of your I Am Presence coming down through your soul, the heart of your soul, and into your physical heart. See yourself within the secret chamber of your heart. Bowing in devotion to your own threefold flame of life, to the life, to this body that you inhabit on planet Earth, to your willingness to be an embodiment at this time, bowing to your courage, another aspect of Leo. Bowing to the magnanimous heart and generosity of Leo that you carry within. And bowing now to the diamond, that symbolizes your own brilliance, your own uniqueness, and the cosmic being that you are. And now we open to receive, beloved Isis. Beloved ones, I am the one you know as Goddess Isis. And in all truth, I am your mother. I am the Divine Mother in all of her forms and manifestations. In all of the mothers that birthed you into embodiment on planet Earth through all your incarnations. I am that I am. And I, within my forms of the Divine Mother, have weaved into existence your sacred heart and your physical heart as you were gestating in the wombs of your mother in all of your lifetimes. For the mother is the creatrix. And all life on planet Earth comes through the womb of the mother. Feel now the sacredness of your heart. And of the body that you wear. And come with me now in your awareness. The point of physicality in the physical heart of your secret chamber. Come with me now to the upper room of your heart, to the chamber of the high heart. Immediately sense the lightness, the vibrancy, the brightness of this chamber. Within this chamber, the diamond light is activated. And for a moment, visualize your soul in the picture of the chart of the I Am Presence descending now through your crown, through your third eye, through your heart, and into your high heart. Feeling that sacred chamber of the high heart, that temple. With all of the qualities that you have mastered through all of your lifetimes on planet Earth and all of the lifetimes on other planetary spheres. And as you hold this image of the soul within your high heart chakra, the soul now becomes the image of a jewel, of a diamond perhaps, the pink diamond, carrying the qualities of universal compassion and unconditional love at a level of frequency beyond what you have known or experienced as human love. For it is true that the frequency and vibration of love is what keeps all of cosmos in existence. So now let this chamber be filled with love. And now let it be filled with the essence of the blue diamond in all of its facets. Holding the frequency of self-empowerment and anchoring presence through your body on the earth. And now allow the yellow diamond to activate within this secret chamber of your high heart. Each facet of each of these diamonds is an aspect of a quality that you have garnered and mastered throughout your soul's existence, throughout time immemorial and infinity. And now see these three diamonds, the pink, the yellow, and the blue, coming together as one multicolored diamond, infinite facets, radiating, scintillating light, love, joy, compassion, abundance, bliss. I activate now your remembering of what it's like to be free, of the burdens of the world. Free of the identity that you carry, free of the roles that you play, free to be that which you inherently are, a spark of light. And more precisely, a sun star embodied somewhere in all of cosmos. And yes, it can feel tiring to be such a great, huge cosmic being compressed into such a small body on planet Earth. But now is the time of the great remembering. Truly, 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 of your cosmic origins and the sun star that you are. So now, as I activate your high heart, I connect with each of you individually at your own God star, where you and your twin flame hold presence, embodying this star somewhere in cosmos. And for each of you individually, I pull down that essence of your God star, and I project it now into your high heart. And so truly it is your own divinity activating you, your soul, your soul's remembrance, and your greatness in this moment. And now visualize within your high heart this diamond, infinite facets, radiating equally the yellow gold, the pink, and the blue power. As I assist you in growing comfortable with this new frequency and vibration within your heart. And as this process continues, I invite Lady Master Venus to come to speak to you that which is on her heart. Beloved ones, it is I, Lady Master Venus, and I come to you in this moment of what I will call the great awakening moment of your own remembering of your multifaceted being that has always been and always shall be, eternal, immortal. See now these three diamonds combined as one of those rotating, multifaceted what do you call it? Like in the nightclubs, you know, the shining light that sparkles everywhere as it turns around. Again and again within that environment. And this is who you truly are. You are this majesty of a million facets of God Goddess, compressed into this little body that you wear. And on this day, Goddess Isis and myself are taking you to that place of remembering. And we will come to you within your dreams as you journey to the retreats in your soul as you leave your body at night. And this is our promise to you, that we will be there with you through all the aspects of your ascension process, all the way to the fulfillment of your full enlightenment. And now we activate your own specific portal of ascension light. Your return current to source, the Zavuya moment. And we activate your ability to anchor your full mastery within this physical body, to walk the earth as the ascended, unascended master that you are destined to become. And so we leave you now with this activation and our words, and we continue working with you until the fulfillment of your ultimate destiny. Enlightenment and full mastery. Here on planet Earth. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. You are the jewel in the heart of the lotus. Remember, remember, remember. Projecting now love's sacred alchemy. Divine reset. May this energy be sealed for each of you. May you take this initiation, grow the light, expand the light. Meditate upon this chamber of your high heart and enter into it before you go to bed at night. The more you remember this moment, the more energy will anchor it in the physical and expand the light that you carry, the light that you have to offer. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.